It does not take 10 years, 20 years, 30 years to understand how that would have taken place.
Closure is still a distant concept for Nikolai Edwards, as he still tries to make sense of the circumstances leading up to his father's escape and murder 10 years ago. Edwards' father, Hassan Atwell, was one of 3 prisoners who escaped from the Port of Spain prison in July 2015, sparking a nationwide manhunt. But after just 2 days on the run, Atwell's bullet-riddled body was found in East Port of Spain. His murder to date remains unsolved. Edwards told CNC3 News that he knew his father was unlike many others, as he recalled visits to prison and waiting outside courtrooms. But Edwards says he and his brothers have learned from their father's mistakes and have tried to live more fulfilling lives. Recalling the day of the escape, Edwards said he was at work when his colleagues learned that one of the escapees was his father.
They looked up from the computer, because they were all gathered around one computer, and just looked at me. And I can't remember exactly what one of my colleagues had said, but it was something indicating that, so this is your father. And I said absolutely nothing. I turned around and walked out of the newsroom.
And even as the search continued, Edwards said he hoped his father tried to reach out to him.
I had just hoped that he would have contacted me. I had just hoped that I could have heard from him one more time. I hoped that I could have just said to him that he should surrender, that it's going to be okay, but this is just not the path. But the reality is I never got that opportunity.
But Edwards also feels that the Port of Spain prison, where his father spent the last portion of his life, should be shut down. Built in 1812, the prison is the oldest functioning facility on the island, and for President of the Prison Officers Association, Gerard Gordon, it's a facility that has long outlived its usefulness.
And when you have infrastructure that was designed, 200 years, just over 200 years old, and we are still operating in that space, there's only so much modifications you could make to bring it up to being a proper modern correctional institution.
In May, Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander confirmed that government is considering the removal of the prison from the capital city. And while it's uncertain whether the prison will be shut down anytime soon, for Nikolai Edwards, it won't heal the pain of his father's death. Shane Superville, CNC3 News.